we'll start with Rachel's scoop. Rachael, I'm not even going to be able to try to do it justice. What did you report on the Politico this morning?
Basically, that Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent has a temper. We know he and Elon Musk got into it in April, right off the Oval Office with a shouting match. Well, I followed up on that with reporting from last week on Wednesday night. He threatened to punch Bill Pulte, who heads the Housing Finance Agency, in the face. You might ask why, and the reason is because he had been hearing that Pulte has been saying bad things about him to Donald Trump. There's a bit of a turf war going on between the two of them over Fannie Freddie and the privatization of those mortgage giants. But look, it was a fancy party. I can tell you here in Washington, a lot of people have been at Twitter about this new club that was opening that night called the Executive Branch. You have to pay $500,000 to be a member of it. It's basically the ultra rich from MAGA world all coming together, people from the White House, top Trump officials. And it was a big birthday party too for one of the All In podcast hosts. And in the middle of that, during cocktail hour, people were gabbing while they're having their drinks waiting for dinner. And Pulte and Bessent ran into each other, and things unraveled from there with Bessent threatening to punch him in the face.
Yeah. Now, the corollary to don't put smack in the chat is don't talk smack about Scott Bessent to the president, because if Scott Bessent finds out, he'll threaten to punch you. Nina, this is a great story. Just, Rachel framed it very well here in her piece. But does this story have any cosmic significance, Nina?
All the violence. This cabinet is, they're violent.
National Guard.
Right. You took the words right out of my mouth. These people, you need to be locked up. Lock them up, throw away the key.
Or put him on a stage. Trump likes a fight, right?
Yeah.
Like put him in a wrestling pen.
Emma, now reporters are not allowed at this club. That's like one of their things.
We can't afford it, Mark. Come on.
Well, but they let a podcast. Well, but as a guest, they let a podcaster in. So somebody texted me. I'm trying to arrange a dinner when I'm in Washington next week, and I got a text from a guy, and we're going back and forth about where we're going to have dinner. And he said, "What about the executive? It's called the Executive Club. Is that what it's called? The Executive?
It's called the Executive Branch.
The Executive Branch."
I said Executive
he said,
Branch.
"What about the Executive Branch?" And I said, "I hear that that's kind of a rough place. Like I want to go someplace safe." Emma Jo, Scott Bessent, he is friends with Steve Bannon, and my view is you got brainy and brawny. Both of those guys are brainy and brawny. What do you think?
Good.
Yeah, I think that's probably fair to say. I mean, this isn't the first alleged story of allegedly Scott Bessent allegedly maybe beating the shit out of somebody.
Oh, it's not alleged.
Yeah, this one's not alleged because you didn't hear Scott Bessent deny it, for example.
No.
Right, he did not.
I got Dean from Ohio, so there's a lot of smack in the chat, but it's good smack. But Dean from Ohio called it the Trumpter Dome. I like it. I like it a lot. That's real good. Go ahead. Ohio got it going on.
I mean, I can't see Trump being particularly upset about this news. Obviously, you're not supposed to say those things. That's not polite. It's not professional. But does it go kind of hard, especially in Trump's opinion? Maybe.
Yeah. Trump, you guys are maybe too young to know the Peter Sellers movie. What's that movie called? How I Learned to Stop. What's the name of that movie? Loving whatever. Anyway, there's a famous Peter Sellers movie where they say, no fighting. This is the war room, no fighting, or something like that. I just love the fact that Scott Bessent, as smart as he is, when he's angry at Dr. Strangelove, thank you. When he's angry at somebody, rather than writing them a tart memo, he just threatens to beat the crap out of them.
I can see, and right? I wonder, I don't know that any of this, obviously, I don't know Scott Bessent's life, but I do wonder, growing up a gay guy in the South, if that kind of makes a man out of you, makes you a little bit scrappy. I can't imagine that it was easy all the time. And I wonder if he got influenced by that and that experience. I'm sure that he encountered a lot of taunting.
Yeah. All right. The chat, I never read it, but I'm reading it now. Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room. That's the line from Dr. Strangelove. All right. We'll move on from this. But Rachel, congratulations. Awesome scoop. And if you haven't read her story yet, Politico, no paywall. They might want your email address to read it. But I recommend Rachel's story too. It's a brilliant story, well told. And again, multiple sources, no denials that happened. Our sponsor, again, tonight, our good friends at Cozy Earth. And what's great about them is great stuff. You've heard me talk about before. The bedding's great. The shirts are great. But you also hear me talk quite a bit about the pants. And we got a letter this morning I read on the morning meeting from a guy, a famous viewer of the morning meeting, who said he can't get enough of the pants and he doesn't like buying clothes, hates clothes, he said. I don't know if he's a nudist, but he said he hates clothes. But he says his wife says he looks great in the pants. Here's the thing about these pants and why I recommend you buy them. You got your drawer with all your pants, maybe a shelf, maybe a drawer, wherever you keep your pants. These pants, you go over like Jerry Seinfeld, his favorite t-shirt. All I do, I got about 6 pairs of pants that fit me. I just take these every time. These are the kind of pants you take them every time. So if you need a good pair of pants, you need your like go-to pants. A man, woman, a child, go to cozyearth.com, buy them 40% off. Use the code two-way for 40% off at cozyearth.com. Built for real life, made to keep up with yours. Cozy Earth, telling you, buy the pants. That was a delicious video experience. I think you'll agree. Now, what you need to do in return for getting to enjoy that is hit the subscribe button, be part of the two-way community, never miss a thing.